Hey friends, it is 5 Minute Fridays with Vince, and Happy New Year. I am so excited to spend a few seconds with you. It is my favorite time of the day of the week is to transition from your work week to your weekend. This is your first time ever being on 5 Minute Friday with me. Hey, I'm Vince Gord. I'm pastor of the Catalyst in Atlanta. I'm V Gord on all social media. Listen, today is January 6th. Can you believe it? We are already in the very first Friday of the week, very first Friday of the year, and we have logged one in, and we are one down, 52 to go. Man, it's amazing because a year from now, there's plenty of things we could look at and gauge our progress from, seeing where we came from and to see where we are right now. Listen, this time last year, we were all amazed at the fact and the idea that something of so traumatic could happen in our nation's capital. And yet also a year ago, we had the opportunity to celebrate some birthdays and some amazing milestones. I think that sometimes as we go through the year and we get so caught up in the seasons that we miss the ministry movement and the momentum. Let me explain what I mean. So there are seasons of ministry of your life, where, in other words, of operation, of doing, and then there's seasons of momentum. So it's kind of like when you fill up a bucket. And if you've ever gone to one of those water parks where the water bucket fills up, and then once it gets really full, then it overflows and tips down and everybody gets washed over. So I brought my kids to one of those water parks. There's one like at Brownsmill Park. And there's one, I think, on Exchange Park. And so when you go to once this bucket fills up, and once it gets to the capacity, and it's already at an angle, so it can, once it gets full enough, it'll overflow and it'll dip on into everything else. And I think that sometimes we're so looking forward to the overflow moments that we forget those moments that are filling us, that are building us all the way through, that are getting us to a place where our capacities to a place where we get to have those overflow moments in our life, those momentum moments. So we underestimate the ministry moments because we look for the momentum moments that are just operating. That it seems like that we're on cruise control. Like, let's be honest, but between Thanksgiving and New Year's, we just kind of feel like we're on cruise control. But right now, this is a ministry moment. This is a building moment. This is your time to start creating new habits. This is your time to start creating new practices. And I realize that for a lot of people, they're like, well, I start off the year really good. I start off in January. It's a whole bunch of y'all who are going out meat right now and doing vegetables only and doing the cleanse. And there's a bunch of people who are getting in the way of the people who normally are in the gym right now because they're testing out their new subscription. Listen, it's awesome to begin the thing. Here's where the momentum, though, happens in your life. You have to keep doing the ministry part. You have to keep doing the small work, small filling. Keep filling your bucket. Keep doing the small things. Don't get discouraged when you mess up and you wipe out and it doesn't work out the way that you wanted to. I'm just encouraging you right now. Start something small. Here's a good example. Right now, we are going through the book of Proverbs at the church, and I got a few friends. I was just sitting down today with some of the boys who were here at the house, and we were kind of going through Proverbs. And the idea is to get one chapter a day. Well, to get them caught up today, we did all 6 chapters, and to get to chapter 6. And I think that the beautiful part is that as you begin to build an appetite, and as you begin to grow in revelations, as you begin to get those small momentum moments, it makes it easier for you to keep that practice going. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I said it's easier. In other words, it's work. It takes intentionality. You have to fight to make it happen. But when you do it, it's so worth it. So I'm encouraging you, friends, the first Friday, make a new habit. Do something great. Let the Lord get the most out of your life. And I encourage you, spend some time to just relax. Do not overstress yourself because things didn't work out the way that you thought they were going to in 22. Guess what? If you're watching this right now, if you're hearing this right now, God's giving you a great opportunity to have a clean slate, start something fantastic and brand new. 2023. Love you guys. Talk to you later.